Hello friends, welcome to the Nandip IS Academy. Today we are going to discuss the test number 3 of the CSAT. So let's start the discussion. So the first question is regarding the passage. The passage talks about the contemplation of beauty as a concept, dimension, universal theme that runs through the all such thinkings in the centrality of the beholder. Beauty does not come alive unless there is a gifted and well-trained mind capable of perceiving, criticizing and appreciating the object of beauty. So this complete passage is describing somewhat the beauty related aspects, inner beauty, outer beauty. So now directly we will see the question on this one is, according to the passage, which of the following is regretted by the author? So that is the question. So the first option is that there is no concept of beauty left at all in the society. Okay, the second is that there is a concept of beauty within societies, but it cannot be made available as a common good. Okay, then third, that there are no educational institutes training people in fine arts. The consumption of tasteless art by the common people. These are the four options given. So what is the regret of the author is option number B, that there is a concept of beauty within the society but it cannot be made available as a common good, and it is mentioned within the passage in the part that this is a regrettable kept thoughtful beauty in reserve of museums and galleries, while in the background our TV screens, public places are flooded with the rude objects. So this is mentioned within the passage. So the question number first answer will be the B option. Then the second, according to the passage, which of the following described as a challenge? So to set up educational institutes that train the minds of common men to understand and appreciate art. The second, to censor TV and media to regulate the influx of tasteless art, to invite artists out of museums and galleries to live among common men, and none of the above. So the best option is the option number A, question number 2. So this is the described as a challenge to set up educational institute that train the minds of common men to understand and appreciate art. So the passage number 2, the question number 3 is based on this passage. So it is a very lengthy passage actually, and there was intention to mention a lengthy passage. Why? Because in the present scenario UPSC asking a lengthy passage and only one or the two question on that passage, so it is a time consuming. So in such a cases, what is a better option to solve this one is first look towards the questions and then go for the passage. So the question, which of the following is or are not true as per the passage? The first option is the telecom industry needs a supportive policy environment, else the sector's health would be greatly impaired. Okay. Second option, 5G would provide peak speed 20 times as compared to the 4G. 5G would support massive interconnected devices spread across wide areas. So here the question asking which of the following is or are not true. So from the passage itself we have to find out which are the false options. So the best is, it is talking about the 5G speeds. So it is mentioned so here 5G speeds provide a peak speed of the 20 times compared with the 4G. So this option is the right option. Definitely. Then 5G would support massive interconnected devices spread across wide areas. So from the common sense itself we can say this is a true, but definitely it is mentioned within the passage. So the third option is also the right one. Okay, and the first, the telecom industry needs a supportive policy environment, else the sector's health would be greatly impaired. So definitely from the common sense itself we can say this is also the true. So best option for this one is the question number 3, option number D, that is a none of the above is a false statement. Okay, now let's move towards the question number 4 and the 5 based on the passage number 3. So again it is a lengthy passage, so directly we will see the question. So according to passage, the average person is more concerned about the corruption free administration than anything else. Okay, so the average person is more concerned about the corruption and the free administration than anything else. The second, the Indian constitution provides a machinery which enables the goal of a welfare state. Definitely, so this is a crux of the Indian constitution, especially the DPSPs. So this can be the true. Then third, inclusive growth can only be achieved in India if local, state and the national governments work in the perfect coordination. Okay. Next, in order to have growth process, inclusive public delivery system requires priority. Definitely, this can be the generalistic statement. So 2 and the 4 are the two generalistic statement and they are the true, and definitely within the passage itself it is mentioned. The first statement, it is not directly mentioned that this one third statement that inclusive growth only be achieved, this only need to be emphasized, that is the local, state, national government. That's why it is not true. The best option is the option number B, 2 and 4. So question number 4, option number B. Then question number 5, according to the passage, good governance will require, so citizens welfare and satisfaction. Yes, we can say this. Okay, the education, healthcare, urban and rural infrastructure and services and employment. Okay, the stability, transparency, efficiency and continuity in the governance system. Okay, the good public service along with inclusive and sustainable economic development. So the major true option from among these 4 which are mentioned within the passage, so it is majorly about the citizens welfare. So it is given public service delivery, it is a citizen centric and aim of the is the citizens welfare. So the question number 5 option will be the A1. Question number 5 option will be the A1. Now the next question again on the passage number 4, that is question number 6 and the 7. So it is a short passage, definitely we will read about it. So what is still holding India back from achieving large scale global academic excellence, which is a commensurate with our intellectual heritage and caliber beyond blaming the government and bureaucracy. Okay, the usual suspect, it is important to look inward and ask whether our academics display an adequate ethical commitment to excellence. So this is an important word, ethical commitment to excellence. It is rarely appreciated that excellence is an ethical issue. So it's a rare thing. We think of it as something arising from people of caliber coupled with sufficient resources. But how do successful nations spot such people and resources and enable them to achieve their potential? The answer, there is a sincere and stated commitment to cultivating excellence as a goal. Contrasting this with the academic ethos in India raises uncomfortable questions. So this is a passage talking about our excellence as well as connecting intelligence with the ethics one. So what is the question? So what is the main idea that we can infer from the passage? So Indian government and the bureaucracy are not responsible for poor achievements in terms of the global academic excellence in India. Definitely they are somewhat, but not the completely responsible. Then second, by prioritizing excellence as an ethical issue, Indian academics will certainly achieve the large scale global excellence. Okay, definitely the ethics need to be given the somewhat priority. Then question number 6 C option, that only people of caliber, only these need to be marked with sufficient resources can achieve global academic excellence. Only this one, definitely it is not. Then the D option, India's academic ethos seems to lack sincere and the stated commitments to cultivating excellence. So the best option, so these are the two extreme statements. The B and the D are the somewhat possible answers, but the major true is the major correct one is D, that is India's academic ethos seems to lack sincere and the stated commitment to cultivate the excellence as a goal. And question number 7. On the basis of above passage, the following assumptions have been made. So these assumptions. So the institutes of higher education in India fare poorly in the world rankings as compared to all institutions of successful nations. So it is not actually mentioned within the passage fare poorly in the world ranking. There is no mention of the world ranking related any statement. India's academics with caliber but lack of resources are not able to achieve academic. No, this is also not completely true. So the best option of the question number 7 will be the option number D, neither 1 nor 2. Then question number 8, again on the passage. So again a very lengthy passage only to involve you and for the time consuming purpose. So directly we will see the questions. What does the author wants to convey by saying that the country has chalked out an ambitious policy on renewable energy? The country has planned a policy on renewable energy. Then second, the country is emphasizing on renewable energy. And the third, the country has shifted its focus from renewable energy to electric mobility. So there is no mention of this third statement directly within our passage. So this third will gone. Okay, the country has planned a policy on renewable energy. Okay, the country is emphasizing. So best option is this one. So within the passage it is mentioned that the country has planned a policy on the renewable energy. So the option number C, question number 8, only 1 is true. Then the question from quant related. So the two position of a dice are shown below. When 3 dots are at the top, how many will be at the bottom? That we need to find. So 3 dots at the top. So here we are seeing that 6 and the 2 are adjacent to the 4. That means some adjacent sides of the 4 are this one, bottom side, and this side. So from this either 6 or the 2 can come. So we have the 4 is related with 5, then the 1, then 4 is related with the 6, related with the 2. So there is no relation of the 4 with 3. So that means 3 and 4 are opposite in the direction. So best option or solution of this is the 4. That is the question number 9, option number C. That is the 4 will be in the opposite direction when the 3 is on the upper side. Now the question number 10 to 13. So there is the information is actually given within the 10 to 13 and we have to solve these questions. So we have to first derive this information. There are 6 friends went on a vacation to a hill station. They are to be accompanied in a row of 9 cottages. Okay, the 6 friends is given and the 9 cottages. So the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and the 9 cottages and the 6 friends. Okay, then next 1 to 9 from the left. Okay, each of them is assigned only 1 cottage. Okay, so Mohan, Tanya and Roma do not want to live in a cottage at the end of the row. Okay, this is the one of the statement we can say. Then Babu and Mohan must not have anybody adjacent to their cottages. Okay, so this will be the second statement. Then there is only an empty cottage between Mohan and Roma. Third, and Chandar is adjacent to the both Jayanti and Roma. This is with the fourth statement, and Tanya is next to the cottage at the beginning. So this is the fifth statement, and this is a direct information given, that is Tanya is next to the cottage in the beginning. So Tanya's location will be this one. So from this we have to arrive this Babu and Mohan must not have anybody adjacent to their cottage, means Babu will not be here. So Babu and Mohan can be here, where there is no one is adjacent to them, and as well as there is a one blank cottage in between, so that there is no adjacent person. So this will be the first statement. We can write A. This will be the second statement, will be the B. Now next, there is only an empty cottage between Mohan and Roma. So it is mentioned Mohan and Roma, there is an empty cottage. So that means from this statement we can say the last one is assigned to the Babu. This is Mohan, and what is said that between the Roma only empty cottage. So this condition is B option. B statement will be true, that there is no one adjacent to these two people and only one person between the Mohan and the Roma. Okay, so this will be the C number. Then Chandar is adjacent to the both Jayanti and Roma, it is mentioned. So this will be the D, that is a Chandar is adjacent to the both Jayanti and Roma. Okay, so these are the 6 people who are seated on a which are accommodated in these cottages. So this information we have actually put down. So now we will solve the question. So who has empty cottages in both sides? Empty cottages in the both sides. So the empty cottages, the Mohan will be the answer. So question number 10, option number C, that Mohan will be the answer, having empty cottages on both the sides. Then next question is regarding which cottages are empty. So which cottages are empty? So cottage number 1, then 6, 8. 1, 6, 8 are the cottages which are empty. So the option number A. Question number 11, option number A, 1, 6, 8 cottages are the empty one. Then next, who is in the third cottage? Who is in the third cottage? So third means this one, that is a Jayanti. The option number, question number 12, option number A, that is a Jayanti. Then the last question, what is the maximum number of consecutive cottages that are occupied? Okay, so consecutive cottages that are occupied. So this is the 1, this is 2, this is 3. So we can say the 3 cottages consecutively are occupied one. So the option will be the question number 13, B1. So 4 cottages are there. 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4 cottages consecutively are occupied, not the 3. This is a 4th one. Option number D. So question number 13, option number D, 4 cottages are the consecutively occupied. So these are the question number up to 13. Again, there is a question on some information, that is 4 friends P, Q, R and S go to the 4 different movies. So it is mentioned 4 friends with the 4 movies, A, B, C and the D. 4 movies are mentioned. The Predator, MI2. Okay, so there is the information is given. P did not go to A or B. 4 friends, and there is a theater also, ABCD. That means 4 friends, 4 theaters with the 4 movies. So that we have to first put this information in the table. Okay, so the first, so we have to find out what is the exact information, if there is anything given within the P did not go to A or B, nor did he see the MI2 or the true. So the P, Q, R, S, 4 friends, P, Q, R, S. P did not go to the A or B, so P is not to the A or B, and not MI2 or the true lies. Okay, S went to C, so S went to C but did not watch MI2 or Predator. Okay, again MI2 or Predator. Then Q did not go to the B, but what? Mi2, Q is Mi2 or did not go to the B. Okay, this information. R did not watch any movie starting with the letter T. So no movies starting with the letter T. There are the two movies from the T. Then Mi2 is over. Then the Predator. That means R is watching the Predator because there is no movie from the T. So Predator is gone. Mi2. So now we have to put the further information. So P did not go to the A or B. So option will be the C and the D. So C is over. So P is a D option is remaining. So Q did not go to the B. That means only the A option is remaining. So R for the B option is remaining. So D, A, B, C will be the this sequence. So Mi2 Predator. So not Mi2 not Predator. That means here will be the, so P did not go to the True Lies. So this will be the Tarzan and this will be the True Lies. So this will be the complete information we have put on the table. Now we have to read the question. Which of the following is, they are asking the incorrect, that need to be marked. So first A, P went to D and did not watch. P went to D and did not watch. So this is true. Q went to A and watched Mi2. Q went to A and watched Mi2. So this is also true. R went to B and watched Predator. R went to B and watched Predator. This is true. S went to C and watched Tarzan. No, this movie is the wrong one. This is a true lie. That means incorrect statement is a this one. That is a D. So question number 14, D option. Another question, question number 15. In a college election, 35% voted for a person A, whereas 42% voted for a person B. Suppose the total number of person is 100. That means this will be the 35. This will be the 42. The total will be the 77. Okay. So 35, 42. The remaining people were not voting any person. Okay. So remaining is the 23. So 23 people not voted. If the difference between these two who vote for person B in the election and those who are uncertain was 570. So the 42% of X minus those person B in the election and those who are uncertain was 570. Uncertain is a 23. So 23 upon X is equals to the 570. So this will be the 12, 7, 12, 3, 9, 4, 3, 1, 19. So this will be the 19x equals to 570 into 100. So this x will come. So what is the question? How many people are participate in the college elections? So this S will be 9 trick into 3, 9 trick 27. So this will be the 330. So S will be the 3000. So the total number of participants within the this one is a option number B. 15 question. Option number B, it is a 3000. This 19 divided by 570 divided by 19 will be the 30. So the question number 14, option number B. So now the question number 16. A container contains 40 liters of the milk. Okay, a container, suppose A contains a 40 liter of milk. From the container, 4 liters of the milk was taken out. Okay, so now the 40 minus 4, now the remaining 36 milk and replaced by water. Okay, now the 4 water is actually added. This process was repeated further for 2 times. Okay, now the ratio of this one in the present is the water to the milk will be 4 upon 36, that is a 1:9. 1:9 will be the ratio in the this solution. Again we have to perform the same actions for the 2 times further. So the for the next time, now the this will be the 36 milk, 4 water. Now this is the 40 liter. Now from the 40 liter again we are what? 4 liter of milk is taking out and replacing this with the 4 liter of water, which will in the ratio 1:9. This will be the second time. Now again third time we are following the same process. We will follow the same process. So what will be the this will be the then 3.6 milk from 4 liter and 0.4 water. Why? Because 1:9 will be the ratio, and now what we are actually removing 4 liter and adding the 4 So what 4 liter removed from the this complete container will having the ratio of 1:9 of the milk and the water. It is a 3.6 liter of the milk and 0.4 liter of water from the removed part. Okay. So again in the next step we are following this. So this need to be removed from the this 36. So 36 minus 3.6 upon this 4 minus 0.4. This will be the 36 36.0.4, then 6 is a 5 3. This will do, it is a 32.4 upon this will be the 3.6 plus 4, it will be the 7. This will be the 7.6. So this will be the next ratio, that is the 32.4 upon 7.6 of the milk versus water. So we removed the 4 liter and that 4 liter will be in the ratio 1:9. That will come 3.6 liter of the milk and the 0.4 liter of the water. So this will be need to be removed from this part. So the addition and further addition of the 4 liter, this ratio will come into 32.4 upon 7.6. So now this will be the again. So this step again need to be followed in the third part. This ratio need to be removed. Again 4 liter is removed from this ratio. So the 4 liter from 32.4 upon 7.6. This 4 need to be again divided from this one, and this will come directly 29.16 liters of the milk will remain in the last and remaining will be the water, that is almost 11.84 liter. So the same process you need to follow for the third time, and that will be the answer, that is the 29.16 liter. So same ratio need to be minus. So the question number 16, option number C. So now let's move towards the passage number 6, where the question number 17 and the 18. So again so much of lengthy passage. So directly we will move towards the questions. The finance ministry and the RBI were anxious about which of the following. So the first A option is the economic position of the PSU. So within the passage there is no complete mention regarding the this PSU part. So there will be the no. Then the second, round tripping by the Indian companies, and it is actually mentioned in the initial part of the passage itself that this both the institutions having some concern regarding the round tripping by the own Indian companies. Okay, round tripping by the own Indian companies. So this will be the option, question number 17, option number B. Low amount of foreign direct investment in the country. So this is not the true, and the outflow of the funds from the, that is not the true. So question number 17, option number B. Now the question number 18. Which of the following is true in the context of the passage? So dynamics on the rise in ODI, that is overseas direct investment, ODI by India, released by the IBEF, and it is not mentioned within the passage. It is released by the IBEF, it is released by the another institute. So option number, this first will gone. So that means this two will be the the government will review the new guidelines for the coherent policy on the overseas direct investment. Okay, then the next, the present ODI policy may help Indian firms to transform into MNCs. So these both the statements is actually mentioned within the passage itself, but there is no option, that is the 2 and the 3, and that's why the more correct question number 18, that is the option number D, that is the none of the above. So now let's solve the question number 19. So we will write here 4 men plus 6 boys can do a piece of work in a 12 days. 6 men plus 15 boys can do the same work in a 6 days. So they are asked 2 men plus 15 boys in how many days? Consider, so let's consider this 4x plus 6y, they are doing 1 day work is 1 by 12. In the same manner, this 6x plus 15y in 1 day work is 1 by 6. So we have to solve this 2, that is a 6 चौक 24, 24x plus 36y equals to 1 by 2, and this is the 4 6 चौक 24x plus 60y equals to the 4 by 6 into 6, 7 चौक 24x 7 36y 1 by 2 into 4 7 चौक 24x 15 चौक 60y 4 by 6. Okay, so the let's minus this was from this one, this will the 60y minus 36y equals to 4 by 6 minus 1 by 2. So this will be the 6 4 and this will be the 2. 24y equals to 3 4 1 by 6. 24y equals to 1 by 6. So the y will be, therefore y equals to 1 upon 6 24 4 चल 2 ना 7 12 13 14 144. That means y takes the 144 days to complete. Okay, so we will put this y value in the x, that means 4x plus 6 upon 144 equals to 1 by 12. So 6 sin 2 12 7 24. So 4x equals to 1 by 12 minus 1 by 24. This will be the 1 by 24. X equals to into 4 4 16 1 upon 96. That means x will take the 96 days to complete the same amount of work. So the individual work we have find out, it is a 96 and the 144. Now we have to put these values in the this one, it is a 2 into 1 upon 96 plus 15 into 1 upon 44. So this will be the 1 day work, that is this will come the 1 upon 48 plus 1 upon, that is 15 upon 144. So after solving this complete equation, it will result into the 2064 upon 311 days after solving, and the reversing of this one, this will come and this will result into the somewhat 6 days, 6 point something days. That means the final answer will be the somewhat 6 point something days, and this will not mentioned in any of the option. That means the option number D will be the correct answer, because last this will result in the 6 days, 6 point something days. It's the 6.6 something days after solving this equation. This equation need to be solved. This will come in the 1 day and we have to reverse it. This will result into the 6.6 days. So this is question number 19, option number D. So question number 20. So somewhat easy question. So if m and n are the integers and root m n is a 10. So root of mn is given, it is a 10. So mn will be the, sorry, this is a 10. Mn will be the 100. So what is the value of m plus n they are asking? So this mn need to be factored. So this will be in the 50 into 2 or this 25 into 4. So this will be the Again, how we can factor it? 50 दोन्ही 25 चौक, or what we can say, this 50 दोन्ही 25 चौक. Okay, definitely. So what will the what is actually m plus n? So the m plus n which are the following cannot be. So they are asking the cannot be the value of m plus n. So 25 plus 4 29. So this can be the value. The 50 दोन्ही definitely. So this can be the value. 25, that is a 25. Suppose 20 पंच 100. That is a, this will be the 25 also. So this will be the answer number D, that m plus n value cannot be a 51. M plus n value cannot be a 51. So question number 20, option number D. Okay, so next question. Two brothers Dharma and Bhim have two sons each in the ratio Ram and Lakshman are sum of Dharma, and ages are in the ratio of Ram and the Lakshman is actually given. Ram and Lakshman are in the ratio 9:8 respectively. Bharat and Sharat are the sons of Bhim, that is a Bharat and the Sharat, and their ratio is the 7:6 of their ages. After 7 years, Ram is elder than the Sharat by 24 years. So suppose we are considering their ages is the 9x, 8x, 7x and the 6x. Why? Because they are in the AP. So we can consider this one. And so what is given, that after 7 years Ram is elder than the Sharat, that is after 7 years. That means 9x plus 7 is equals to by than Sharat. Sharat is 6x plus 7 plus 24 years. So after solving this, 9x 6x, that is a 3x equals to 7 7, that is a 24. X will be the 8. So x is a 81. Find the sum of the present ages of Lakshman and Bharat. This Lakshman and the Bharat. So they are asking the present age. That is a Lakshman is a 8 into 8, that is 8 is also 64, and 7 8 7 56, that is a 56. So with addition 122. So this will be the question number 21. Answer will be the C1, that is 120 years. So we find out the question number 22. A certain hostel block has 10 times as many rooms as there are floors. So suppose floor are the x, then the floors are the x, then the rooms will be the 10 times, that is a 10x. Okay, so when 5 persons came to know that 10% rooms in the block were unoccupied, that is a vacant, 10% room are the vacant, they applied for accommodation and one of them was rejected accommodation because block was full after the accommodation was provided for the other 4. Okay, so 4 is given accommodation, that means 10% is equals to the 4 because 1 is having left. If 10% is equals to the 4, that means 100% will be equal to the 40. Simple logic. So what the total number of rooms in the block? Definitely the question number 22, option number A, that is a 40. Why? Because when the 4 persons are allocated, the 10% room are actually occupied. So 4% 10%, so 40% 100%, that means the 40 rooms. So question number 22, option number A, 40. So now the question number 23, that is the two friends Ram and the Rahim started from two places, that is A and B. Suppose this is A and this is B, that is a Ram and Rahim started at 1140. They started 1140 spend some time together. The speed of the Ram and the Rahim is given, that is the speed s1 upon s2 is given the 3/4. Okay, they meet at the point C. In between A and B, spent some time together and both started towards their destination at 1240. So from here they started at 1240, and if Ram reached at the B at 1.44. That means 1240. It is a 64 minute. So the Ram took 64 minutes to cover the distance between C and the B. Okay. So the speed is given. Suppose this distance is a 3x. This will be the 4x. Why? Because the speed is given 3 by 4. So we can say that Ram took the 64 minute to cover the distance 4x. Now we have to calculate the distance for the 3x. So this will be the 64 into 3 upon 4, that is a 4 1 4, 4 7 24 into 3, so 3 48. So it will be the 48 minute. That means Ram took the 48 minute to cover this distance up to the C, and from here took the 64 minute. So he left at the 1240. So started from the 1140. That means 12 minutes they spent at this C point. Why? Because 48 minutes he took to cover the A and the C. So 12 minutes. So what is asked, that how much time did they spend together at the C, and that will be the option number C, the 23. Option number C, that is a 12 minutes. Then 24. 24, find out the wrong number in the given series. So it is a 0, then the 3, this will be the 3 square. So 3 square plus 3, that is a 12. So 12 into 3, 36. So 36 plus 3, 39. 39 into, it should be the 39 into the 3, 9 3 27 7, 8 4 2, 3 3 9, 10 11. It should be the 117 into plus 3 is a 120 into 3. So this is into 3 plus 3. So series will be the plus 3 into 3 plus 3 into 3 plus 3 into 3, and this should be the 117. That means wrong number will be the 42. 24, option number C, 42. It is not following the series pattern. Then question number 25. If a person can buy at 20% less than usual and sell at 10% more than usual, his profit increases by the 33%. Profit increases by the 33% of the usual cost price. Find the initial profit percentage. So they are asking the initial profit percentage. Suppose we are considering the CP in the initial level is 100. Okay, then the SP at the initial level will be the 100x, including the profit percent. So CP in the next level they are getting the 20% less, that means 80, and profit will be the 10% more, that means 110x. Okay, so by 33% more than usual, his profit increases by 33%. So the profit increase is actually given, that means 110 minus 100x. So this equation we have to actually solve. What is given? The profit percentage increase, that is this 100x, that is SP minus CP, that is 100. Okay, and this is equals to the 33. So 110x minus 80 minus this one, this will be the 33. So this will be the 110x minus 100 minus 80 plus 20 equals to 33. So this will 10x plus 20 equals to 33. Therefore 10x equals to the 13. Therefore x will be the 1.3. So the x will be the 1.3. So initial profit will be the 100 into 1.3 equals to the 130 will be the initial initial SP. So what is they are asking? Find the initial profit percent. So 130 and CP will be the 100. So profit percentage will be the 30. So the question number 25, option number B, that is a 30%. Then question number 26. A 50-liter jar is filled with the finest wine. Okay, 50-liter jar is filled with the finest wine. There are the two measuring jars of 5 liters and the 5 liter and the 3 liter capacity each without any calibration. A quantity of 4 liters is to be given to a customer using the jar. What is the least number? So they are asking the least number of operations required to measure exactly 4 liters. So we have to measure the exactly 4 liters, and operation is said to be the complete every time an amount of wine is transferred from one jar to the, okay, so when we are transferring the amount of wine from the one jar to the another, that will consider as a one operation. Okay, so what are the minimum number of operations are need to followed? So first we will fill the this 5 liter jar from 50 to the 5, so this will be the 1. Then from 5 to the 3, this will be the 2. Okay, then from this 3 to the again 50, this will be the 3. This is the first option. That means what we are having with this 5 liter, we have the 2 liter remaining, 2 liter remaining, and this 3 liter is empty. So now again from this 50 we are going to fill this 3 liters. Okay, so 50 to the 3, this is 1, and then from this 50 to the 5, this will be the 1, and from 5 to this 3, this will be the 2. So in this manner we can measure that percent directly, that is a 4 liter. So transferring in this manner we will measure the exact 4 liter. First we have to take in the 5, पहिल्यांदा 5 लिटरच्या जार मध्ये, मग 5 लिटर मधनं 3 लिटर मध्ये टाकलं तर 2 लिटर आपल्याकडे या 5 लिटर मध्ये रिमेनिंग भेटेल. ठीक आहे, 2 भेटलं, आता आपण या 3 ला वापरायचं आहे. मग आपण काय करणार, हे 2 लिटर आहे हे या 3 मध्ये टाकून देणार. हे 2 लिटर जे आहे आपण हे 3 मध्ये टाकून देणार. ठीक आहे, आता 3 मध्ये किती राहिलाय, सपोज हा 3 लिटरचा जार आहे, या 3 लिटर मध्ये 2 लिटर भरलेला आहे, 1 लिटर राहिलाय. परत काय करतोय आपण, या 5 लिटरच्या जार मध्ये 50 मधनं 5 लिटर घेतोय, म्हणजे हा 5 लिटर फुल झाला. ओके, आता या 5 लिटरच्या जार मधनं आपण काय करतोय, 1 लिटर अजून याच्यात काढतोय, कारण की याची कॅपॅसिटी किती आहे 3 लिटर. परत 1 लिटर टाकला म्हणजे याच्यात किती राहिलाय, रिमेनिंग 4 लिटर. सो इन दिस वे we are going to measure this one. So total number of operations 1 2 3 4 5 6. So required 6 steps need to be followed to measure exactly a 4 liter. Then the question number 27, two vessels contain mixture of water and milk in the ratio 3:5 and the 5:3. Find the ratio water and the milk. 3:5 and second is the 5:3. Okay, ratio in which they should be mixed to obtain a mixture that has water and milk in the ratio of 1:1. Simple. Equal. Question number 27, option number A, completely logical enough. Question number 28, the 7 coins are thrown simultaneously. What is the probability of getting more number of heads than tails? So it is somewhat tricky questions. We have to follow certain path. Suppose when we toss one coin, there are the two options, that is either head or the tail. When we toss the 2 coins simultaneously, it will be the tail, then the head, tail, head, or the head or the tail. Same when we toss the 3 coins simultaneously, it will be the 8 in the number, that the total number of set of 8. So when 3 there will be the 8, when 2 there are the 4. In the same manner when we toss the 7 coins simultaneously, it will be the 7 total number of set will be the 128. Okay, and now what we have to find out, that number of heads, that is the more number of heads. So here more number of heads, from the 8 it will be the 4. Then when we toss the 4, it will the 16, and more number of heads will appear on the 8. That means the 50%. So when we toss the 7 coins, the more number of heads will be the 50%. That means 64. So the probability will be the 64 upon 128. That is the 1:2. So you have to first follow these 3, and then you have to assume, rather than finding from 3 to the 7, because नाही तर याचा सॅम्पल सेट 128 याचा येईल आणि ते अख्खा पेज भरून टाकेल आणि खूप सारा टाइम कन्झ्युमिंग. त्यामुळे 3 पर्यंत काढायचं आणि 3 नंतर डायरेक्ट ॲझ्युम करून घ्यायचं, कारण की तो एक सेम पॅटर्न फॉलो होतो. जसं याचा सॅम्पल सेट 2चा, याचा 4चा, याचा 8चा, म्हणजे पुढचा 16चा, मग 32, मग 64 आणि मग 128 असं ते फॉलो होईल. सो द क्वेश्चन नंबर 28 ऑप्शन विल बी द सी. Now the question on the passage. So passage in democratic system of governance, media. So passage on the media. Media enjoys a very high status because of its role as a watchdog. So media plays both the role with the government as well as the people. On the government, it promotes the role as a watchdog, whereas for the people, it promotes the role of awareness generator, and we are considering it the fourth pillar of the democracy. So they act as a voice of the people, that is facilitator, exposer, aggregator of the people's opinion, people's advocate. So of the government's good work, they are the inform people about the government good work, and then analyzes the social, economic and the political issues, generates and supports the debate on the government initiatives and the policies. So this is the role of the media, which is actually we are known to it. So the directly, what is the question? That consider the following statement based on the passage. Media plays a passive role in the growth of the people in general. So here the keyword is a passive role. So whereas within the passage itself, and we know that media plays a very active role within the governance, and it is mentioned within the passage also. So it plays a very active role. This is a active participant in the socio-economic development of the nation. So this active role participation of the media, that means the question, this first statement is a wrong one. And through analysis also we can say this is a very wrong statement from generalistic tendencies. So then the second statement, media does help the government by informing the people about their various achievements of the government. Okay, media has become very important also because it has become a link between the government and the citizen. Both can be the generalistic statement 29. So the best option of the 29 will be the option number C, that is the 2 and the 3. That is the both 2 and 3 are the generalistic and the well known statements. Then question number 30, what the author means by failing of the public, that is a failing of the public delivery systems. So the poor functioning and supervision of the fair price shops. Okay, poor municipal services, definitely. So high level of pollution, so no, it is not mentioned within the passage. Poor railway services, definitely it can be the, so the 1, 2 and the 4. So better option will be the front question number 30, option number B, that is a 1, 2 and the 4. So it is not mentioned from the passage, that's why question number 30 option number B. Read the following passage and answer the questions that follows. So it is again the very lengthy passage, so we will directly move towards the question. That question number 31, that which of the following is true in the context of the passage. Indira Nooyi will be the first female chairman of the ICC. No, they are the first independent female chairperson. So this, it is not the true statement. One is gone, that means this is the on. She may be reappointed for the 2 further terms, 6 years. So it is directly mentioned within the passage, 6 years. Indira Nooyi ranked number 1 in the list of world's most powerful women by Fortune. So it is not completely mentioned within the passage. So question number 31, answer will be the C, that is only 2 is actually given within the passage. Then the question number 32, what does the writer want to convey by saying that Mrs. Nooyi is also the chief architect of performance with purpose? So Mrs. Nooyi has started objective based planning of in PepsiCo. Okay, Mrs. Nooyi has given the concept of corporate social responsibility. No, this is not. Okay, so 2 will be gone. Okay, so 2. That means question number 32 directly question option A will be the answer because 2 is not there. So through elimination we can achieve the direct answers. Mrs. Nooyi does not want to make profit at the cost of consumers' health, and this is the motto of the PepsiCo. Now the question number 33, again there is a series is actually given. So within the series is, so 16 into 2, that is 32, 32 plus 3, 35, 35 into 4 equals to 140, 140 plus 5 means 4, 5, 2, 3. Okay, then 145 into
6 5 सक 30 शून्य अचल 3 6 24 25 26 27 2 6 1 6 7 8. So into 6 plus 7, this will be the, now this will be the 8 into 8 8 7 56 6 5 56 आणि 5 61 61 then 6 8 8 64 आणि 6 72 7216 8 8 64 आणि 6 70 sorry 7016. So question number 33, option number A. So we are following a particular pattern. 16 into 2 plus 3, 32 into 4, 32 into 32 plus 3, 35, 35 into 4 plus 5, then the plus 7 and then plus 9. So question number 33, option A. So now the question number 34, a man rose to a place 40 kilometer distance. Distance is given is a 40 kilometer. And back in a total 18 hours. That means total distance will be the 80 kilometer. Okay, and total time taken is a 18 hours. Okay, he finds that he can row 5 kilometer with the stream in the same time as 4 kilometer against the stream. That means this is a speed is actually given. So what we can say that total time is 18 hours. That means speed is a suppose 5 upon x. Speed of this one is the 5 upon x, and in the upstream downstream, and second it is a 4 upon x in the upstream. That means 40 divided by 5 into x plus this 40 into x upon 4. This will come 5 48 8x plus 10 10x equals to the total time taken is 18, that is 18 hours. This will be the time. So this is distance upon speed. Then the 18x equals to the 18, that means x equals to the 1. So the what they are asking, what is the speed in the boat in the still water. So they are x equal to 1, they are asking the still water. That means 5 plus 4 divided by 2 directly, so it will be the 4.5. so speed will be the 34, option number A, that is the 4.5 kilometer per hour. Question number 35, study the following information carefully to answer the given question in a certain code language. So they are asking the code language, which of the following make code for is he teaches in class. Is he teaches in class. Code for is he teaches in class. Is he teaches in the class. So what is the methodology? We have to find out the common words from these 4 options, and then we have to analyze the written code word. So the class, so first is mentioned in the these two and the 4. So for is we can find out either there is a din or sa. So either din or sa. Then he is mentioned in the again 2 and 4. That means these two will be the for the is and the he. Then this teachers mentioned in the only one. So last will be find to then the teachers in class. Class is mentioned in the first and the third. So common in the first and the third is pa. Is a common in the first and the third. Then in is mentioned in the this one only. So the din sa pa, this need to be mentioned in the our code. din sa pa. So din sa pa is mentioned in the 35, option number D, and this will be the answer. That is the question number 35, option number D. Then the question number 36 and the 37, again based on the passage. The passage talks about the tourism, their participation on the tourism and its impact, that is a foreign tourist impact on the local community. So that is the passage. Here it is mentioned, it is a very few in the local community can identify the benefits are actually captured from the tourist traffic. that majority of the benefits from the tourism are taken by the wealthy and the rich people who are having potential to establish the infrastructure. So that is the crux of the passage. So directly question number 36, that is what does the author imply by the question, but how often do these benefits flow back to the travel company, the hotel chain or tourism operator who might be best overseas. It is important to understand whether the economic benefits from tourism benefit the national economy or not. It is important to understand whether the tourism industry is sustainable or not. So the this question number 36 option will be the A1. That is the only one. This will not follow. This is not the meaning. Is the of the given statement. 36. Then the question number 37. Consider the following statement. For countries hosting international events, people in local community mostly do not benefit from the tourist traffic. Okay. Then the second, in the case of international events, the improved infrastructure does not benefit. It is here not benefit the local community. So it is a common sense and the general inference that definitely when we put the infrastructure for the international event, definitely it will benefit for the local, and it is best reflected by the G20 on the in the multiple cities. So the best option for this one, question number 31, is A. So only one follows. Then the question number 38, read the following information carefully to answer the following questions. So they are asking about P plus Q divided by R minus S. So P plus Q divided by R minus S. So the P plus Q means A plus B means A is a father of B. So P plus Q means P is a father of Q. Q divided by R. Q divided by R means Q is the brother of B. So Q is the brother of R. Okay. Then R divided R minus S. So minus meaning A is the mother of B. So R will be the mother of S. Okay. So what is they are asking? Q is the what is the relation between Q and R? So they are asking relation between the Q and R. Q is the brother of R. So question number 38, option number B, that is the Q is the brother of R. So now the question number 39. The profit earned after selling an article for rupees. So SP is given is 1680 is the same as the loss incurred after selling the article for rupees. Okay. Selling 1512. What is the cost price of the article? So it is said it is having the same. That is a we know SP minus CP equals to the CP minus SP for the loss. So this is the profit, this will be the loss. So here it is given 1680 minus X equals to the CP minus 1512. So CP equals to the again the this is the same one. It will be the X. So it will be the 2X equals to 1680 minus 1512. So this will come 10 2 के लिए 8 8 7 1 6 16 5 68 2x x will equals to 2 8 आणि 9 8 5 5 10 आणि 11 1 चालय का 3192 equals to the 2x. So therefore x equals to बे क बे बे पंच 10 बे सख 18 बे सख बे नम 18 बे सख 12. So 1.1596. Okay, so option number D. So question number 39, option number D, that is the x equals to the 1596. Then the question number 40. So again, so question is from the passage. So it is a very lengthy passage, again time consuming. So we will directly move towards the question. So which among the following is true regarding the opinion expressed in the passage about reading news stories from various online sources? So whenever there is a very lengthy passage, first read the question and then go for the answer, directly search the answer. Otherwise you will read the complete passage and then will forget what is actually asked and what is actually important mentioned. So the question number 40, directly answer will be the C option, that is the readers should go to the website of any publishing house, directly rather than through any personalized news agencies. So this is directly mentioned within the passage itself. That's why the question number 40, option number C. Then the question number 41, which among the following is not true according to the given passage? The victory of Donald Trump, they are asking not true. That we need to be marked. So the victory of Donald Trump in the US presidential election is mainly due to the social media engineering of facts. So we know this actually happened in the 2016 when the victory of Donald Trump happened as a president of USA. Okay. Then next, it is necessary that the readers are alert when they are going through any news, since using personal discretion is very important. So one is actually true, that means this will go on. So leaving the social media is an example of depression. No, it is a completely extreme statement, expression and isolation from the society. That is very much harmful. 3 will be the wrong one. So with second also the wrong one. So best option will be the question number 41, option number C. That is both 2 and the 3 are the wrong statements. Then the question number 42. So the owner of an electronic shop charges his customer 22% more than the cost price. Okay, 22% more on the cost price. That will be the selling price. If a customer paid rupees 10,980 for a DVD player, then what was the cost price of the DVD player? So this will be the selling price. Ultimately 10,980 will be the selling price, and this after solving it is a 122 CP upon 100 equals to the 10980, and after solving this completely we will arrive is the 9,000. After solving this equation it is 9,000. That means the cost price of the DVD player will be the rupees 9,000. Though question number 43, that is a 30, suppose income is a 100% income. So from 100%, 35% income spent on the food, 25% spent on education. So total will be the 60%. So 60% spent on these two, and 80% of the remaining. So remaining will be the 40%. So 40% into 80%, as 80 upon 100 is actually spent on the house rent. So house rent, so this will be the 8 chok 32, so 32. So almost 32% is on the house rent. What percent of his income is left with? So 32 plus 60, that is 92% is actually spent on different activities. So remaining will be the 8%. So question number 43, option number B, that is the 8% is remaining with the individual person. A metallic sheet is of rectangular shape with dimensions 48 meter by 36 meter. So there is a metallic sheet with a 48 meter to the 36 meter. Of its corners, a square is cut off so as to make an open box. So each corner, so there is a 48 by the 36 from each of corner. So 88 meter is actually gone. Okay, so 16. So 48 minus 16 equals to 32, and 36 minus 16 equals to 20. So this will be the new length, and the breadth and height will be definitely of 8 meter. So what they are asking, the volume equals to the L into B into H. So it will be the 32 into 20 into 8, and this will come 32 दूनी 64 into 8, 8 0 0 8 चौक 32 2 चल 3 8 7 48 49 51 5120. So the option number 44 B. That is the 44, option number B. So now let's move forward. The question number 45 and the 46. So it is given on certain directions. There are in a college, there are the 600 students. 600 students are there, having the boys and the girls in the ratio 8:7. So 8:7. 8 सकम 48 8 7. Okay, so 8:7 they are in the ratio. So that means, so this will be the 320 and this will be the 280 girls, 280 boys and the 280 girls. Okay. So physics lab, each student went to either physics lab or the chemical lab or both. 40% of the boys attend only physics. So 40% of the boys म्हणजे 320 40%. So 32 चौक 4 दूनी 8 4 त्रिक 12 128. So 128 boys only physics lab. Then the total 20% children went to both. Okay, 20% went to both. In doni sin doni 12. That means 120. So 120, that is both. 20% for the both. Okay. Then the labs, out of which 20% are boys and 20% are the boys. So 25% boys, 4 trick 3 चौक 12, that means 30 boys and the 40 girls. Out of this 120 both, 45% of the girls went to only chemistry lab. So the 45% of this 280 girls only went to the chemistry. That means 45 ones is service. So 126 girls only for the chemistry, remaining girls for the physics. And this is okay. So 162 boys for the chemistry, then the remaining girls will be the for the 64 for the after minus this 90, sorry, after removing this 90 girls, this will remain 44 girls for the physics. So this is the complete information we have. So on the basis of this information we will answer the question. So the total number of students went to physics lab is what percentage of the total number of students in the college. Okay, so they are asking total number of students went to the physics lab, that is 128 plus 64. 128 plus 64, so that will come into 8 and 4 12 2 7 6 2 8 9 192. So this will be almost 32%. So the question number 45, the answer will be the B option, that is a 32%. Then what is the total number of students went to only chemistry lab? So only chemistry, so that need to be add. Chemistry is a 126 plus 162, that is a 8 7 2 8 280. So only chemistry will be the 288. So question number 46, option number D, that is a 288. Then the question number 47. So one small, this is a 7 rupees per cup. So what is given? A coffee shop sells 2 types of coffee beans, A and B. Okay, A and B coffee. So made from A cost rupees. So CP of the A is given is the 6. CP of the B is given is it is a 7 actually. The shop owner mixes both types of the beans in the ratio. Ratio is given 3:2 to make the blend. If the shop owner sells a cup of this blend, is the so SP of both A plus B is given 7.20. So they are asking what is the percentage profit or loss. So it is not mentioned, it is profit or the loss. So we have to find out. So how? So this will be the 6 into 3 plus 7 into 2 upon 3 plus 2. So this will be the CP, initial CP. So this is sin 3 18, 7 2 14 upon 5. This and 5. So it is a 32 upon 5. This will be the 6.4. 6.4. So 6.4 is a CP. SP is a 7.20. So 7.20 minus 6.4 T equals to 0.8. So this will be the profit. Definitely this is a profit. Why? Because the CP is the less one than the SP. That means percentage profit is a 0.80 divided by 6.40. This will come 80 64 आणि 100 64 12. So it is a 12.5%. It is a 100 upon 8. This will be the 100 upon 8 and it is a 12.5% profit. So question number 47, this will be the option number D. 12.5% profit. Question number 48. So 75, A speaks truth. A speak truth in the 75% cases, that means 75 upon 100. So that means 3 by 4. So P of A, that is a truth in the 3 by 4%. So P of A dash, that is a false in the 1 by 4. Then B in the 80 cases, that is a B truth in the 80% of the cases, that means 80 upon 100. This will be the 1 by 4. Bechuk 8, Bepanch 10. It is a 4 by 5. 4 by 5. This will be the P of B. So now P of B dash equals to the 1 by 5. Okay, cases are likely to contradict. So in what percentage of cases are likely they contradict each other, narrating the same incidents? Okay, so that we need to be find out. So it will be the P of A, then the P of B, then P of B AB, that is a A dash B and the B dash A. So it is a dash B and the AB dash. So this will equals to P of A plus P of B dash plus P of A plus P of B dash. So this will be the equation of contradiction. So this will come, that is a 1 by 4 plus P of B is, it is a 1 by 4 into this one, that is a 4 by 5 plus remaining is 1 by 5 into 3 by 4. So this will come into 1 by 5 plus 3 by 20. 1 by 5 into 3 by 20. So this will be the 5 चौक 20 7 7 by 20. So it is a 7 by 20. So 20 पंच 100 आणि 7 5 35. So 7 by 20 is the case into 5 and the 5. This will be the 7 5 35 आणि 20 पंच 100. So the 35 upon 100. So option number, question number 48, B will be the option. So they will contradict each other, narrating the same incidents in the 35 upon 100% of the cases. So this formula or this trick you should remember, that this one, P of A dash B plus P of AB dash. This is a multiplication. 48. Then the 49. Simple interest on a certain sum is a 16 upon 25 of the sum. Suppose the sum is a x1. So P and R n into R upon 100 equals to the 16 upon 25 of x. Find the rate, percent and the time if both are the numerically equal. So it is the same, that means these both are the same. So x into, we can say the n square upon 100 equals to the 16 upon 25x. This x will be the cancel. N square equals to 16 upon 25 into 100. So all are the squares, that means this is a 4 square, this is 5 square and this is a 10 square. So 5 दूनी 10, 5 4 दूनी 8. So n will be the 81. So that means both are the numerically equal, that means both are 8 years. So 8% and the 8 years will be the option. So let's discuss the question number 50. So what is given? So A is twice as good as workman as a B, and both A and B together they finish a work in 18 days. That means combined in 1 day work they will finish the 1 upon 18. That is, it is a twice B. That means within 1 day B will finish the work. That is a 3B 1 upon 18. B equals to the 1 upon 54. That means B within a 1 day will finish this amount of work. So what is asked? In how many days B will finish the complete work? That is completely the 54 days. There is 54 days, and option number B. There is a question number 50. Option number B. There is a 54 days. We have to find out the 1 day work. So whenever you are going to solve the question regarding the work, so first you should find the 1 day work. So that will be the most easy way to find out to get the answer. So now the question number 51 to the 55 on the basis of the these directions. So the family consists of 6 members, namely A, B, C, D, E and F. B is the brother-in-law of C. So B is the brother-in-law of C's mother. B is brother-in-law of C's mother. Okay. C is father of F. So C is a father of F. D is father of A and F is grandson of D. So F is a grandson of D. So definitely F is a grandson of D and D is a father of D will be the father of A. Sorry. So D will be the father of A and F is the grandson of D. That means this will be the relation. There are the 2 female members in the family. So the D is a positive. So another female member will be the E. So this will be the E and the next female member we have to assume that is a minus. So this will be the equation. That is a B is a grandson of the not given, but it will be the E. That is a D is a grandfather of the F, or the F is a grandson of the D, and the C is a what is given, C is father of F. So this will be the relation. So we have to find out the answer. Who is the mother of C? So they are asking the mother of C. Who will be the mother of C? The answer will be the definitely E will be the mother of C. So E will be the mother of C. Then next question is regarding which of the following pairs represents the female members in the family. So one is a E and second we have to assume, so that will be the A, because it is given there are the 2 female members within the family. One definitely E and second we have to assume that is a because other options are not followed. The members of the family belong to how many generations? So it is given there are the 3 generations because grandson is actually mentioned. So the 3 generations. Question number 53, answer will be the C. Then next question number D. D has question 54. D has 2 children. One is A and who is the other one? So the other children we have to find, that is a C itself. D has a 2 children. Why? Because it is given that this relation of this one and this one. So D should have the 2 children. That is a one is a C1 and second is a. So this is a question number 54. Now the question number 55. So here a small misprint is it should be a 10% marks. So a candidate who gets 20% marks fails by the 10% mark. So if 20% plus 10%, he will be the qualified. Another candidate who gets 42% marks gets the 12% of the maximum marks. 12% of the maximum marks more than the passing marks. So 12% plus the passing marks. So passing marks will be the 30%. So here 30%, that means 30 minus this 42 minus 30, it will be the 12. So that means passing mark or the maximum marks will be the 100%. So the option number 55 B. So 100% will be the maximum marks, 30% is the passing marks. So from this we will get the 30% marks. So that's why this 10 should be replaced by the 10% of the marks. A small mistake is actually happened there. So now again the direct questions on the basis of directions is given 56 to 58. So direction is there are the 6 friends. There is Arun, Brian, Corey, Dorothy, Ila and the Farooq decided to go on a road trip on 3 bikes each having a rider and the passenger. So there is a one rider, there will be the passenger. When Arun is riding, so passenger will be the neither Brian nor Ila. So neither Brian nor Ila. Okay. If Arun is riding, okay, we'll sit with him. Then if Ila is riding, when the Ila is riding, then Corey will sit him. Then passenger will be the Corey. Farooq sits with the Brian. Farooq sits with the either Brian and Dorothy is a rider. So when the Dorothy is a rider, so remaining will be the remaining is a Farooq, Brian, Ella, Dorothy, Corey. That is Arun. So this will be the one condition. This will be the another condition for the Arun. So let's move towards the question. If Arun is riding, then who is his passenger is actually asked. So when Arun is riding, this cannot come. Brian, Farooq, as well as the Ella has gone. Brian, Farooq, Ella has gone. Then definitely the Corey will be the passenger. Corey will be the passenger. So that means option number question number 56, option number C. So when Arun is riding, so second, who among the following can be the three riders? So three riders will either Ella, Farooq or Dorothy. Ella or Dorothy or Arun. So option will be the this Arun, Dorothy and the Ella. Either Brian or the F. Then Ella is confirmed, Dorothy is confirmed, either Farooq or the Ella and the Dorothy are the confirmed one, and this is a condition is given. That means Ella, Dorothy, so Brian. So this is the exact information given in the second. That's why the Brian, Ella and the Dorothy. So question number 57, option will be the B. Who among the following sits behind Dorothy if Arun is riding? That will be the Ella. When Arun is riding, that will be the Ella. So these are the question number 58. So from the 59 to the 61, carefully answer the questions given below. 8 persons are sitting in a two parallel row. 8 persons are sitting. So information is given. 8 persons, they are sitting in a two parallel rows. So there are the two parallel rows. The person sitting in row 1 is facing towards the north. So consider this is the first row and sitting moving towards the north. This is the second row. This will be the south, north and the south. So this will be the direction. Okay. So exactly 4 persons are sitting in each row. 4 persons are sitting in each row. So the first statement, F faces the person who sits second to the right of G. Okay, so second to the suppose this is the right of the G and F faces the person. H sits second to the left of I. Okay, so suppose this H is second to the left of I. H is facing the N. Okay, so H faces the N. H does not sit at any extreme end. Okay, so that means this will be the one case where H and I, and there is a one remaining seat between the these two. So H does not sit in the E and C sit in the same row. D sits in the row 1. Okay, so D is fixed one. D sits in the row 1. C and F does not sit in the same row. C and F does not sit in the same row. That means from F and C does not face. So from these two statements, E and C and the E and C in the same row and D is in the row 1. From this we have to analyze that here will be the I, here will be the H. So there are the two positions for the D. So if this is, that means then the what is mentioned that the G will be the here. So H faces the N. So N will be the here. So G and one side right is a F1. So here will be the F1, right? Here will be the D remaining, and here will be the E and the C. So this will be the E and this will be the C. Yes. So E and the C are on the same side. Then the E, R, C in the same row. D is in the row 1. C and F does not sit in the same row. C and F does not sit in the same row. F is in the opposite. That means in one row there is a G, there is a C and there is a E. If there is a G, C and the E are 3 in the one rows, that will not fit in the this. That's why we actually formulated D1. Why? Because G, E and the C are in the same row. Whereas in the another row there is I and the H. That means only two sides are seats are the remaining. That's why they will be in the not the on the second row. So this will be the complete formulation of this given information. So now who sits second to the left of E? Who sits second to the left of E? That is a G. That means 59, option number B. Then what is the position of I with respect to the D? What is the position of I with respect to D? That is the immediate right. Immediate right. So option number D. So question number 60, option number D. Then who sits opposite to the one who sits immediate right of N? So who sits opposite to the one who sits immediate right of N? So immediate right of N will be the E, and E opposite, that is F. So F will be the answer. So F, okay. The one who sits immediately right of H, the one who sits second to the right of D, right of H, no, it is the left of H, no, it is the left of D as well. Sits second to the right of D, no, it is the left of D. The one who sits extreme right end of the row, no, left end. The one who faces the person who sits second to the right of G. So definitely the D will be the question number 61. D will be the option. So again there is a directions for given for the 62 and the 63. 5 friends drive to a coffee parlor. Drive to a coffee parlor for a meeting. Each of them arrive by different car. They are arriving with a different car at different times. Bharati arrived on a car other than ambassador after Drishti has arrived. So Bharati, okay. So information is Bharati arrived on a car other than ambassador. So suppose Bharati other than the ambassador and after Drishti, okay, after Drishti has arrived, the person on limo car arrived the last, okay. So limo car arrived the last. Elena arrived just before the last person. So Elena arrived just before the last person, and he did not drive the Mercedes car. So no Mercedes. Okay. The Volkswagen owner arrived just after the Fiat driver who arrived first. That means Fiat driver arrived the first and the Volkswagen owner arrived just after the Fiat driver. Okay. The second will be the Volkswagen who arrived first. 3 people arrived between Catherine and Aruna. 3 people between Catherine and Aruna. Okay. So this is the information is actually given. So Bharati, no ambassador. Elena, no Mercedes. So this, so 3 people arrived between Catherine. So Catherine will be here. Aruna will be the last now. Okay. 3 person. So this information is actually we have put. So Bharati is no ambassador, that means Mercedes, and Elena is no Mercedes, that means a ambassador. So this is the information we have put in the table. So who arrived in the Mercedes car? So Mercedes is a Bharati. That means option number, question number 62, option number D. There is a Bharati arrived in the Mercedes car. Again, who arrived the third? Third again Bharati. So the question number 63, option number B, that is a Bharati. Some code is actually given and we have to find out the similar option for the attack. So M, then the 1A, B, C, J, K, L, M3, O, P, Q, R, 4, R, S, T, U, V, W, 5. So this will be the code. Then code for the attack. Then the 1, that will be the B, S, T, U, V, T, U, V, W, A, B, C, D, E. It is a B, V, W, E. B, V, W, E. Okay. So there are the 3 options. Okay. C, D, E, F, G, H. So again H will come. So the 64, option number B. Only one option is there. The B, V, W, E, H and the Q. Then 65, that if A equals to x square minus y square, B equals to 20 and x plus y equals to 10, then So what is given? A equals to x square minus y square. So A equals to x plus y and the x minus x plus y and the x minus y, which is a simplification of this x square minus y square. B equals to 20 and x plus y equals to 10. X plus y is given, so that will be put in the this one. Okay, 10 into x minus y. Then A is greater than B, so we don't have the value of x minus y, then definitely it is not possible to find the answer. B is equals to 20. There is no, this will not simplify because there is no given the value of x minus y. So that's why it is not possible to compare A and B because data is inadequate. So question number 65, option will be the D1. Then the 66. So this is actually the cuboid, and cuboid having the similar faces opposite. So this diagram is not up to the mark, but still we can find the answer. So the same, so here is the yellow is mentioned, here the blue is mentioned, white versus orange, green versus red. So the sixth color is actually given. When blue is on the top, which color will be at the bottom? So blue is the top, bottom will be the yellow. That means question number 66, option will be the D. There is a yellow. Otherwise multiple options are actually can come, but because of this cuboid block we have to arrive on the answer, that is option number D, having the similarity of the faces, which is the conditions for the cuboid. So again the question on the passage 67 to the 69. So it is a small passage. So after the next day's competition, I was in second place. My coach said I was a dark horse for a medal. Okay, the coach said a particular person is a dark horse for a medal. The Russian and the Chinese drivers has been heavily favored. Okay, at 29 I had been written off by most people as too old to win. Okay, maybe you should march before all your events, coach joked. But my next last drive was a disaster and plunged me into the 5th place. I had one final shot at a medal. As I stood on the platform ready to take my last dive, I paused a bit longer than usual. The announcement came after the loudspeaker. Mary Ellen Clark of the US doing a backward 1.5 somersault with the 2.5 twist. I stepped up to the edge of the platform and turned my back to the water with a quick prayer and an incredible sense of lightness. I was airborne, assing out over the pool, twisting and tumbling. The Barcelona skyline finishing by a micro instant later. I ripped into the water. I knew I had nailed the drive. Okay, nailed the drive. When I shot back to the surface, Coach O'Brien was yelling, "Bronze, Mary Ellen, bronze." That means the person who actually won the bronze, and his coach is appreciated about his achievement. So dark horse for medal means to win. So it is a highly likely to win. So this is the meaning of the phrase given within the passage. So dark horse for medal means there is highly likely, there is a possibility statement. The final shot means the last chance that day, last chance in the tournament. So question number 68, the most possible is a last chance in the tournament. So there is a, because it is given earlier it was the 5th in the place and it was the last chance in the tournament to actually create a history. So that's why question number 68, the most possible answer will be the option number D1. Another problem from the con, that is a ball is dropped from the height of 2 meter. Okay, 2 meter. Every time the ball hits the ground, it bounces back to attain a height of 3/4 of the previous height. So in the, this will be the initial. Okay, in the first instant it will be the 2 into 3/4 equals to 3 दूनी 6 2 दूनी 4. So it will be a 3/2 meter, that is 1.5. Okay, so 1.5 height. In the first instant the ball stops bouncing when its height is less than or equal to the 50 centimeter. Okay, so we have to find it up to the 51 centimeter. So 1.5 meter. Then again in the second case 1.5 into 3/4, that is upon 10, 15 3 45, it is a 4.5 upon 4 equals to the 4 1 4, 4 1 4, 5 4 2 8, 1.125. So again in the third step it will be the 1.125 into 3 by 4. So in the same manner we have to calculate, and this will go on till this will go on till the sixth of the step, when the ball final fifth of the step, when the ball final height will be the 0.47. okay, so this will be the 0.47. so this will come equals to the 0.8, again it will become the 0.6, and then last will be the 0.47 in the fifth instance. That's why the question number 69, option number B. So you have to carry forward you have to do the calculations in the same manner. So question number 69 is option number B. So again question number 70 and the 70, 72 or 72 on the basis of the passage, and this passage is the another lengthy passage. So that's why we have to first go to the questions directly. So what effect did the Durrell lightning of a cigarette have on the chimpanzee it got? So actually it is given within the passage, the chimpanzee gets excited. So initially in the passage itself it is mentioned that I sat down opposite the chimpanzee and light a cigarette. To many surprise, he become very excited. So it is directly mentioned within the passage. So question number 70, option number B, that is excited. Then the 71, that is the phrase had a sweet tooth means, so its tooth tasted sweet. That is the question number 71, directly option number A, 71A. Then the again question on the passage, that is the 72 and the too long passage. So definitely directly we will come at the answer. Which among the following is the significance of the acceptance of membership of our country into the Wassenaar Agreement? So definitely Wassenaar Agreement is related with the security related instance, and UPSC aspirants well known about the Wassenaar Agreement. India can now get everything. So it is an extreme statement from countries which have not signed nuclear agreements with the country. Definitely it is not. India and the Pakistan can now become the friends. Definitely it is not related to the Wassenaar. So we know from the common sense, without reading the passage, we can arrive with the answer. The India-Pakistan relationship is based on the necessity to understand the importance of diplomacy. No. So India has become recognized as a country that is committed towards the responsible development use of nuclear energy. Definitely. So question number 72, option will be the D, and it is a common sense. Why? Because regarding the Wassenaar Agreement, we actually read in the GS part. So first we need to read the questions when there is a huge passage or the so long passage. Why? To save our time, because time is the so much important thing in the CSAT. So again question number 73 and the 74. So question number 73, which of these facets of customer behavior was not immediately realized by the bank managers of the regional bank? So the option will be the services. Question number 73, option will be the B, that is the services is not the most important factor in switching the banks. So this is actually mentioned. Question number 73, option number B. Then the question number 74, what is consumer inertia in regard to the banking? So 74, consumer inertia will be the C option, that is low motivation of consumers in switching banks. So both the things actually given within the passage itself. Okay. So question number 74, option number C. So question number 75, again on the passage. So some small passage. We will read poverty caused by health expenditure. Poverty caused by health expenditure has doubled in India in the past 15 years. A recent study claims that out-of-pocket health expenditure in India accounts for nearly 7% of the household expenses. Diseases like cancer are most damaging to a family's finance. In the absence of health and the social security nets, cancers, particularly the ones that offer a chance of cure, can be finally debilitating for a family. It has been established the world over that poverty is a risk factor for cancer causation, but equally true is that fact in countries like ours, cancer treatment is an important risk factor for tipping the balance, especially for families that live on the edge of absolute poverty. So not only does poverty cause cancer, cancer also causes poverty at last, at least in India. So definitely, so it is also said by the World Bank that health expenditure or the out-of-pocket expenditure is one of the cause for the poverty within the India. So from that sense, we can actually solve this question of the 75, that which one of the following is the most logical, the crucial inference that can be derived from the above passage. Poverty is the major cause of the cancer worldwide. Okay. So it is not the answer. Major cause of poverty in India is high out of pocket health expenditure. Okay. And the providing social security benefits to all can reduce the chances of people falling into the poverty due to the health expenditure. So definitely from the common sense itself, we can actually arrive with this poverty in India has doubled in the past. So no, these are the three statements we can actually eliminate. So question number 75, see from the GS itself we can arrive at the answer. So again, question number 76 to the 80, based on the some data is actually given. So data is not that much visible on the slides, so I will write directly. So this is the 20% of the total expenditure in the medical expense, and this will be the 50. So percentage for the Jan will be the 5 10, there is 100, then this will come is a 60, this will be the 90. For the April month it will come as a 96, then for the this May it will be the 105, then for the June 110, for the July it will be the 100, and again it is a 110. So this is the actual calculation from this percentage of the total expenditure to the given months. This is it is not completely clearly visible. So directly we will solve the problems. So in how many months the actual medical expenses went down as compared to the previous months? So went down as compared to the previous months. So this will be the first, this will be the second. So there are the two incidences when the actual expenses came down in the January February comparison and the July August, and then the answer will be the question number 76, that is A option. Then second, what percentage of total expenditure of first 3 months put together went into the medical expenses? So what percentage they are actually asked? So it will be the 15.63%. So question number 77, it is a 15.63. Then the 78, in which of the months the actual medical expenditure increased by the largest percentage as compared to the previous month? So they are asking in the percentage manner. So this is a increase of the 30%, and we can say this is the highest increase from February to the March. So otherwise this is the increase of 9, increase of 10. So highest percentage increase between the this February and the March. So answer will be the March one. Question number 78, option A. Question number 79, if the percentage increment in the total medical expenses from August to September is same as that from July to August, what percent of total expenditure went into the medical expenses in the month of September? Actually September is not given within this one, it is only with the August, so it is difficult to actually find the September, so that's why it can't be determined. So question number 79, option will be the D1. It can't be determined because it is not actually given. So first read the question, find if it is possible to solve or not on the basis of given information rather than directly doing the calculations. So it will definitely save the time, and when you save the time in the CSAT, definitely you will fetch a good amount of mark, because CSAT is so much crucial in the present time. Many of the people are failing to qualify the CSAT itself. So the last question is A percent of the X is equal to the B percent of the Y. That means A upon 100 of the X equals to the B upon 100 of Y. Then C percent of the Y is what percent of X? So they are asking, so we have to put the value of Y. We have to put the value of Y here, and Y will be the A X upon B. So it is actually directly equal. So the Y value will be the C into A X upon B. So they are asking the Y percentage of X. So if you cancel, it will be the CA upon B percent. So the C upon B, that is a question number 80, option number B, that is a AC upon B. So this is the complete discussion of the CSAT test number 3, and if you have any doubt, let me know. You can call or the contact the regarding authorities. So thank you for the discussion and best luck for the next papers.